meeting where we can formally have some discussions.
He's
and
willing to
everybody
meet
else
with
can
you.
talk.
You can.
Okay,
ask
we'll do
questions.
that. We'll do that. So half of the students, I am not a leader. This is all of us. This is all of our movement. I think that we're really frustrated with the fee increases, with the cutting of classes, with good professors getting laid off. And we had a rally today. We had well over 600 students. We had a march, well over 600 students. I think that we're all in agreement that our student body is not representing us. Our ASI is not representing us. So that's forcing us to take our list of demands into our own hands and present them to you directly. So what the consensus we came to was that we want to schedule another meeting in 2 weeks with you, a public meeting, so the rest of our brothers and sisters and rest of our classmates and students on campus have an opportunity to hear you speak, and also you have an opportunity to hear our personal stories about how this has affected us as individuals, as students on this campus. And so we want to work with your schedule, and hopefully in 2 weeks we can do this again. And in the Peace Garden was the #1 place. Can we do that?
Be happy to meet with you, yes.
Okay. Can we schedule a time? Will noon be okay?
I am free noon on November 3rd, if you'd like to do that.
I don't know how the calendar is. Noon.
Tuesday.
November 3rd
That's a
is a Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
Is a Tuesday okay? We were hoping for a Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Tuesday formal at noon. Wednesday.
How much time can you?
Is it Wednesday a possibility?
Wednesday at 2.
Not that week it is, it'll have to be the following week.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so
I'll
either
let me check.
Tuesday or Wednesday of the following week. Let me just see a hand. Tuesday, raise your hand.
Doesn't matter, either one. Either one.
Or Wednesday, November 3rd.
No, Wednesday, November 11th.
That'd be it, 11.
Maybe.
No.
He said
He said Tuesday.
Tuesday the 3rd or Wednesday the 11th.
Wednesday the 11th.
Okay, or Wednesday the 11th.
Later than
Tuesday
that.
is formal. Wednesday is good.
They have some hands. Wednesday? Okay, let's see. Raise the hand.
Raise your hand if you want Wednesday.
Raise your hand if you want Wednesday.
Yeah, sure.
November 11th. Wednesday, November 11th. And does anybody know how that conflicts with any kind of midterms?
Well, Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's no
that's
school.
Veterans Day.
Veterans Day.
Okay, yeah, no wonder he's free. It's Veterans Day. Okay. So Thursday. Okay. So then, that was, what day is that? No, so that was November. So the other option is Tuesday. The other option is Tuesday. And I just want to say that we have a momentum. We have people interested. We don't want to allow this to go on, extend it so long that people forget. You know,
Tuesday.
At 1.
Yeah, try it 1. One's
Okay,
better.
so Tuesday, November 3rd.
November 3rd.
Try
Tuesday,
1.
November 3rd.
1.
At what time?
At 1.
At 1.
We said 12. We said 12 because we want as many students there as possible.
I think 1 would be better.
And it'll go on as long as we wait. It'll go on as long as we need, right?
No, on that day, I have to be done by 2, so.
Okay, 2 hours.
So are we cool with 2 hours? It's our first meeting with President Welty. I think it's
This might be the first meeting. This isn't the only meeting.
Right.
I don't think this is
Right.
gonna get solved in one meeting.
And where are we meeting?
free speech area and
Garden.
Peace
We're
Garden.
early.
Peace
At
Garden.
the satellite student union or a more structured area?
What some students were saying is that if we do it at the Satellite Student Union, it'll turn into more of a town hall meeting. We don't want that.
We don't want that.
What we want is for students to have access to
We don't
speak.
want no PowerPoint.
Is that all right? Raise your hand if it's not okay to do it in the Peace Garden. Thank you.
Right, yeah, right. Rain or shine.
That's a suggestion.
Suggestion? Okay, go ahead.
Can he come with available dates for following meetings if need be?
Right.
Can you do that on Tuesday?
Okay.
Okay, he will come with available meetings for to schedule the following meeting on November 3rd. Somebody else in the back?
Rain or shine, right? Because it's outside.
Rain or shine?
Yeah, rain or shine. Yeah.
Could I make a suggestion? If a small group might be able to work with Dr. Olario on just setting up the format and how you want it to go, so we
Oh,
can
thank you.
use everybody's time effectively.
Okay, all right. So,
you can organize
but
that.
somebody
No.
brought up a really good point about rain or shine. We may be the dedicated few, but the idea is to get the masses, the mass number of students out there. Do you think that if it rains, we will get enough students? Is that something that we should, should be a factor? Michelle, is the Satellite Student Union available on the 3rd?
Yes, it is available.
Okay, so can we make that reservation as a backup in case it's raining? Okay. So the Satellite Student Union will be reserved as a backup if it rains that day, and we can make a decision then on that day if it's raining to move there.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's in the Peace Garden. So, President Welty, I want to present to you this list of demands,
Okay?
and we
They
would
look
like
good on
to
you.
know at our next meeting how many of those demands you're willing to meet
Negotiate.
and or negotiate. I think we all are very appreciative that you came out here. I know you were not you were not scheduled to be here at this time. We're very grateful that you're here for us in that sense. Does anybody have any other suggestions, comments, questions? Because otherwise, then I think we're free to go, and we're gonna come back and reunite together on November 3rd, Tuesday, November 3rd.
One right there.
Okay.
No, Tuesday, November 3rd.
Good point. Bring your own cups. Is it?
No.
Oh. I'm the environmentalist in me. Thought you were talking about bring your own Yeah. I'm sorry. Your question again? Do we need police officers at the next meeting?
No.
It'll be
That's not our issue right now. That's not the issue.
Yeah, they'll decide that. We don't.
I think I think that we ultimately our concern is that our demands are met.
That's right.
We do not want altercations with the police. Police are our friends. They were very good to us today, and thank you for that.
In reality, they are here to protect you as well as anybody else. Not everybody may agree.
They're here to protect us. Okay. So just remember, you guys, send out emails, send out texts, send out calls.